Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Young
and your girl Lisa,
and welcome back to our channel. Real quick, if you haven't already, please make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and everybody hit that notification bell. Now me and Lisa are very excited today. We are about to go do our first couples interview. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, so I'm not gonna say their names, but they're very close friends of ours, good friends of ours, and one of my favorite couples that I know in person. So yeah guys, we're very excited. We're about to hit the road right now. It's gonna take probably like what, an hour and a half to get there. Yeah guys, we're about to hit this road trip and we will see y'all when we get there. Hey guys, we are back and we finally made it to our destination. So we are with our good friends here, and guys, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Okay, I'm Mel.
I'm George.
And how long you guys been together?
We've been together a little over 2.5 years. We've been together since March of 2019.
And then, oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, so we want to thank you guys first of all for being our very first interview, couples interview. So, like we kind of explained before to you guys, we're just trying to get different views and different variations of people's relationships, how they live their life. And maybe you guys can take something from them. You know, maybe they might give you guys some good advice, or you might hear something you like. So with that being said, let's get into it, guys. So where and when did you guys meet?
Well, we met actually through work, through our jobs. I was working for a company who contracted the company he was working for a construction project. And we worked together for at least a year and a half, maybe. Right? A year and a half, maybe 2 years before I made the first move. So
hey, men don't always gotta make the first move, y'all. Hey, y'all heard it from a girl themselves. You don't always have to wait. So I'm glad that you said that, because there's so many things out there where girls be waiting. Like if you see something you want, ladies, please take it. Please take that chance. George, how'd it feel for her to make that first move on you?
It's kind of intimidating.
Freaking intimidating, my boy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what makes you guys' relationship thrive? Like, what do you feel like keeps you guys going, keeps the spark in the relationship?
that's a great question. For me, I think we're constantly evolving, not only as a couple but as people. And we've come a very long way in the way that we communicate with each other, and I think that's very important. Is an important aspect to any relationship is good communication, and also the want to fully understand that other person, especially in times of disagreement or when things aren't going well. So for me, one of my things that's kind of been big for me is being more understanding and trying to understand him and his perspectives and things like that.
Nice.
And also, it actually helps too that he makes me laugh a lot, so that's really important.
How about you, George? What do you feel like keeps you guys' relationship going? Is it dating, going out, adventuring? What is it for you?
It's probably along the lines of the same thing, actually, just of her actually trying to understand my perspective, and I know I'm pretty hard to deal with along my friends, but I'm hard-headed, but she tries, and she doesn't know how much I appreciate that. And
nice.
Yeah, we're still here, and we're still going strong.
Okay, so next question, guys.
who said I love you first, when, and where?
Ooh, okay, my boy. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, I did too, but do you remember when and where?
Yeah, it was on the couch.
We were on the couch home one day in the evening and watching TV, and I remember like him, when you can feel somebody staring at you? I just felt him staring at me, and I was like, what? And he just looked at me, and I just kind of looked at him, and he said it, and it kind of caught me off guard because we were just sitting there watching TV.
Yeah.
And he said it, and that was
okay, so I didn't know that. You ain't never told me that. Okay.
You mentioned your big Kool-Aid smile.
Okay. The next question, guys.
In what ways has your relationship made you better as a person?
Oh, well, she kind of answered that in the other one too, but I think both of our perspectives, we have really good perspectives, even though they might be different. But once we communicate a lot, as in by we come up with like a hybrid answer, and it's like better than mine would be, and I think better than hers would be. You know, like something like we produce something always better when we communicate, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, communication is key, y'all. Communication is very key.
Definitely.
All right, so give us not even talking about you guys anymore for this question, but give us your thoughts on relationships in general, like worldwide. Do you feel like it's a healthy part of life? Do you feel like, you know, some people are better without them? How do you generally feel about relationships in totality? I don't even know if I said that right, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I think they're unique to every person. Some people
That's a good way to put it.
Need them, some people may not, and there's different types of relationships, and some people can live off of some and not necessarily like a love or sexual or anything. They just have, you know, everyone's different, and they just have to find their true selves and believe in themselves.
What about you, Mel?
I think they're an important part of life. I feel like, again, whether that's like a family relationship, friends, or you know, an intimate relationship, I think they're very important for people. I think people crave some sort of connection to others, and I think if you don't have that, it can be really hard and it can be really lonely. So I think it's very important to have.
Hell yeah. I know, personally speaking, not trying to get too much, but I can't live. I'm kind of like a hopeless romantic in a way, kind of. Like I need love in my life. So that's good for you, Boo Boo. But all right. So baby, go ahead, ask the next question.
Okay, what's the most memorable moment in your relationship?
Oh man.
And we're going to get both y'all answers, so you can answer first, Mel. Go ahead.
I think I'll actually probably answer this one for the both of us because we talked about it before. And it's kind of a tough subject because it was the most memorable, but it turned into being probably the most difficult part of our relationship. When we found out we were going to be parents for the first time, and sitting in that ultrasound and, you know, hearing our baby's heartbeat for the first time. And you guys know our struggles that we've had. So that's been pretty hard. But that was definitely the most memorable moment of our relationship, and it kind of keeps us moving forward and dreaming for the future. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You feel the same way.
Yeah, we talked.
That's. If you guys need a moment, let me know, because you guys almost got me on that. So thank you for sharing that. You didn't have to share anything that deep if you didn't want to. But guys, that's just the realness of relationships. There's ups, there's downs, there's hard times, there's tunnels, but they got through it, and I really applaud you guys for that. And thank you guys for sharing that. How do you guys get through tough times? I know you guys kind of touched on communication, but what's another way you guys get through tough times, or is it along with communication?
Well, yeah, obviously communication. Like
I think leaning on each other, especially with, you know, some of our struggles. It's one, being patient with each other, because everybody takes their own time to heal. And so being patient is a really big one. But leaning on each other when, you know, when we're feeling sad and when we're feeling upset. Because that's who you have at the end of the day. And if you don't have each other, then who else do you got?
Exactly. George?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh yeah, at least in our relationship, you know, we don't necessarily we can agree to disagree, you know, agree to understand each other's perspectives, and then, I mean, if it's that bad, you know, not in ours, I'm just talking about in general, if it's that bad, you know, well, maybe you're not compatible with that person, but you know, that's the way I think, and then I explain that to her too, because that's how I communicate, and then well, yeah, she's still here, so
hey, it works for you guys, so
What do you love most about one another?
What I love most about George is he loves his family. And family's really, really big for me. And when I get to see him in his element around his family as George the son, George the brother, and really get to see him in that light. Not a lot of people get to see him that way.
Yeah.
And the way he smiles, the way he laughs, because family is really important to me.
Yeah.
So I love that family is just as important to him as it is to me, and we have that in common, and that's kind of what is feeding our future, is our love for family, our love for each other and our own family, including Aries. And
shout out to Aries.
And as
their dog, guys, their dog.
And as it continues to expand. So
what about you, George? What do you love most about Mel?
Me? Well, I'm pretty sure every couple goes through this, but you know, when her mannerisms rub off on you and your mannerisms rub off on her, and they do them. That's part of their vocabulary.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that. Bravo.
And I like it. It feels well, obviously they like it. So or you do it too much, I don't know. But yeah, I like when I catch her doing that. You know.
Yeah.
It feels warm. It feels good.
Got a couple more, guys. So next one is, can you picture life without each other? And don't just say no, because of course you're gonna say no, because then you guys will break up right here and now. But can you guys truthfully picture life without each other, and why?
you can go first.
Well, me, what I would say, I'm kind of a technical person. Well, you technically can. So I mean, I can. You can, but like it'd be like, you know, like you wouldn't like it. You'd be miserable, right? Like, something you see every day, you wake up to every day, you want to spend the rest of your life with. At least that's my plan. You know, what would you do if they just take that away?
Yeah, that would be.
It's something,
devastating.
I can't think about that. So.
Yeah, so you can't pick. It's like what you said earlier, a hybrid answer.
Yeah, it's a yes and no. It's I'm just a special person. Unless we put them. I'll come up with dumb answers.
All right, how about you, George? I mean, Mel.
Me? No, I can't. I can't imagine my life without him. And I tell him this all the time, and he kind of looks at me sometimes like, what do you even mean by that, or what are you saying? But I waited a long time for him. A very long time.
Yeah.
And the stuff that I went through in my life was for a reason, and it led me to him. And I can't imagine my life without him. It would not be everything that I've ever wanted. Yeah, because that's him.
Okay. So that was all our questions, and we got kind of a outro question. So, baby, do you want to ask this?
What's the next step in your relationship?
Like, you know, is it babies, buying a house, being more financially stable, you know, evolving? What is you guys' next step in George and Mel's relationship?
I think it's a little bit of everything. I mean, we both know that we want to spend the rest of our lives together, and whether that's marriage down the road. We definitely know that we want to have kids, right? We've been on that journey for quite some time. It's just a matter of when it will happen. And then, a house, getting a large backyard for Aries. That's important to us too. So a little bit of everything.
Yeah, our health in general, like people, our diet, you know, staying just really healthy. That's a lot on my mind. I'm trying to, you know, keep us all healthy in the times we're in, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, we want to thank you guys from the bottom of our heart for sharing your story with our audience. Guys, if you guys got any comments, if you guys love what you heard from them, please don't be shy. Comment down below. Hit that like button, and thank you guys once again for being our very first interview. So please subscribe. You guys got anything else you guys want to get out? Anything else you guys want to say?
No, Well, thank you for having us. It's an honor to be your first interview into this series, and we're excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, maybe we're excited to see maybe what we can learn from your future guests.
All right. Well, thank you guys, and we will catch you guys next time. It's your boy Young
And your girl Lisa.
and we are out. Bah!